Hey guys, welcome back to the Birds Party channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make this really fun and super cool rainbow made out of balloons. This is perfect to decorate your party backdrops, your table centerpiece, you name it, and it's ideal for St. Patrick's Day that's coming up now, or for your child's birthday party for a rainbow themed, and for so many other fun party decorations. And for this project you're going to need some balloons like these ones that I'm using here, and a balloon pump. Not every pump works for these kind of balloons, so I'll be sure to leave some options down for you in the description box where I got my supplies from, so do check that out. And once you've pumped your balloon, you'll notice that I've left a little tail at the end, about 3 or 4 inches, it doesn't matter, but just be sure that you do not inflate your balloons all the way. You'll see why in a moment. So just fill them up nearly all to the end, but just do leave a little bit of air at the end, so about 3 or 4 inches, and do tie your balloons out with a knot like I said. And I'm using here colors that are quite traditional. This rainbow is just like the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and I didn't have any purple or lilac in my pack, so I'm using pink. And for the base color I'm using white, but you can use any color you like I said. You can use rose gold, or any other fancy colors that you want to use that's going to match your party colors, but I'm using white, and this is going to be the base of our rainbow. This white balloon is going to hold all the other colors together, and you'll see in a moment. So to start off, we're going to use the knotted end of the white balloon, and we're going to make a little bubble, as you can see, and this little bubble is where we're going to slot the other colors in. So we're going to take the red balloon first, because that's going to be the outermost color of our rainbow arch, and we're going to do another little bubble, and we're going to slot the two together, or twist them together as you saw. And this is going to be the same process for all the other colors. So we're going to add the colors of the rainbow perpendicular to the white balloon. So you've got the white balloon going horizontal and the colors going vertical along the white balloon. Hopefully as I'm doing them you'll be able to see what I am trying to explain very badly but you can see it's really easy. Once you do one or two you get the hang of it. So you've got the little diamonds or little baubles in between, and this is what's holding the colors together. Be sure that your little baubles or the little pearls in between each color are not too big, so that the balloons actually touch, as you can see here. So every time you do one and add a new color, make sure that they're actually touching, so that you have a really nice rainbow and you don't get any gaps in between the colors. And this is why you're using the white balloon as the base. So you've got all the colors there. You've got the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, in order of the colors that you're using. Obviously whatever colors you're using, in whatever orders you like, but because I'm using the traditional rainbow colors, these are the orders that I decided to go with. So now I've got the blue one, and each time, as you can see, I'm making sure that all the colors are touching. And for my last color, which will be the pink, there once again I'm making sure that they all touch together, and then we're going to twist them onto the other side and do the same thing. And we're going to leave a little gap in the middle there, can you see, with the pink, and just bend them over and just making sure that they're touching once again with the arch, so that all the colors are nicely make a nice arch of the rainbow, if you know what I mean. So to make sure that all the colors go touching each other, the previous color and the next one, so make sure they're all nice and tight. If you have to start again, it's no big deal, because they're not glued together or anything, they're not tied together with string. You can just do the little bubbles again and start again, making sure that everything is nice and tight, nice and secure, you see over there, so that all the arches are actually touching. And at the end we're going to secure them, but at this stage it's important that all the arches are actually nice and snug and touching one another. And if you have a balloon like this one, the green one, which is a little bit longer, as you can see, no big deal, you'll see what you're going to do. You're just going to tie it like before, and if you have a little bauble which is a little bit longer, it looks more like a sausage, not a bauble, or not like a little pearl. You just tie a little bauble like I'm doing here, take a pair of scissors, snip off the end, and then you just tie it, and voila, and we have a little ball just roughly the same size as the other balls as well. So be sure that at the beginning you make all your balloons roughly the same size, because you don't know how much you're going to need. If you make them too small, you might not have enough length to make sure that you have the arch, if you know what I mean. So like for the yellow one, for instance, I had a huge long yellow balloon. So as you can see, I have a lot of tail at the end, but once again, no big deal. We just snip off the end, make a little bauble, and you have the same technique for all the colors. So basically you're going to do that for all your colors, you know, snipping off the end and making sure that the colors are all perpendicular to the white balloon. And like I said to you, it's really easy. Once you do one or two, you get the hang of it, and you know, you basically get addicted to it. And this technique was actually, I found in another YouTube channel. This is not my own technique, and I'm very grateful because I spent a whole day trying to come up with a really ingenious way of creating rainbow balloons. And I can tell you that I've got 10,000 ways of how not to do it. So basically I just went on YouTube and found a channel that showed me how to do this really easily, and I'll be sure to leave the link down to this lady who makes balloon sculptures for a living. And thank you so much. I totally forgot the name of the channel, but I'll leave a link to her channel down below, and she's the one that taught me how to make this. So once you finish your rainbow balloon, you have two options. You can use glue dots to secure the arches together in between, which is what I did. So you basically use a little glue dot and it works really well, or you can use tape as well at the back, depending on how you're going to use your rainbow. If you're just going to stick on a wall, for instance, on a window, you can just use some sticky tape and just secure the arches on the back if no one's going to see the back of your rainbow. But because I wanted to use this as a standalone decoration, say for a table centerpiece or for like just a balloon decoration for a party, I didn't want to add any tape, so the glue dots was my preferred option. And for this base, so this is my own idea, I wanted to create a rainbow that would stand on its own, you know, so you could put it on the floor or you could create a table centerpiece. I wanted to create some clouds underneath my rainbow. So I created a lot of 4 balloons, so 4 white balloons, and then I attached them together, just twisting 2 lots of 4. So you've got 8 balloons here, so a cluster of 8. And I inserted my rainbows into the cluster of 8 balloons. So you've got 8 balloons on either side of my rainbow. So basically just opened the cluster of 8 balloons and kind of slotted the rainbow in there. You don't have to be afraid, just kind of force your way in there and just kind of slot the rainbow in there, and just use a little bit of a piece of a white balloon, one of the thin white balloons that came into my pack, to tie that together. So as you can see here, I've already attached one side, and you just use that as a little tie, and tie it so the rainbow won't come off, you know, if there's a little bit of wind or anything else. So the rainbow will be nice and secure in there, and it's super easy. It will come off, you know, come apart a little bit, as you can see, but you can just arrange that in one moment. So once you've tied that really nice and secure, you can just like loop the balloon tie around the other balloons, you know, so that you can hide it nicely. And then it's just a matter of using some more white balloons to hide any, you know, any areas that are showing that you don't want to show, with some more glue dots, and that is it. And then you have this beautiful decoration centerpiece, this balloon, you know, backdrop or whatever you want to use it for on your party. And I think it looks so cool. My kids loved it, and we can't wait to use it for our St. Patrick's Day celebrations. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It lets me know that you like this kind of content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.